There are many simple things in the world. Shovels. They are all different. Gardening shovel. Unloading shovel. Children's shovel. But there is also a different shovel. We use it when we come to the position. In short time, it helps us dig a trench which saves us from bullets. If a tank will pass over the trench, there is a high probability that it will not cause any harm to the soldier. We dig in the ground, deeper, and then connect the trenches with our friends to the left. In just a few hours, trenches are all connected. When we do not have an axe, we can use a shovel to cut a loaf of bread. A soldier uses a shovel as a paddle, crossing the wide river under enemy fire. If we run out of ammunition, we will use a shovel again. And then we'll move on. And when we get the order to stop, we'll take a shovel again and build around us an impregnable fortress. This fortress is defended by the army of Ukraine, our army.
Broadcasting live from the basement to the Pentagon. This is WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Do you ever have one of those moments where you think, how the hell did I get here? Jeez, what happened to me? I was ruling the galaxy, had a cherry new battle station. I mean, this place had an omelet bar, a straight-up omelet bar. And now look, my former interns tossing me down a bottomless freaking pit. You know, come to think of it, my whole life has been a series of what the moments. That was my out.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
I looked my woman in the eye sockets. I told her straight out. I just said it, man. I said it. I said, bitch, I'm the man of the house.
You said bitch, though. You called your wife a bitch.
Yeah.
This is a public service announcement from C.T. Fletcher. I will not contribute to the pussification of a nation. Get your punk ass out there and work for it, motherfucker.
Let's roll.
Broadcasting live from the Functional Veterans Center of Excellence, or as like what I saw in a screenshot someone sent me, in the Insider Threat Center of Excellence. Bunch of broke-ass bitches talking shit about U.S. Army WTF moments and WTF Nation. And me! Why would anybody talk about, what did I do?
I don't know. I thought the only people that talked shit about you were the people that knew you.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well, yeah. They freaking... Dude, man, it's just like I got some people just like going off and shit talking me. Deep within the basement of the Pentagon, somewhere in the Alamo, somewhere in Area 51, perhaps maybe Cheyenne Mountain next to the Stargate. This is the 14th of October, 2024. Lord have mercy, man. Oh, man, yeah, dude. I got some fucking... I saw some hate. Some hate. And I was like, where do I know this fucking name from? Yeah, the same hater was butthurt because somebody didn't acknowledge some hate on me and didn't chime into the same hate. And I'm dancing around this topic so that way I can bring it up later. Yeah, okay. Man, fucking some hate.
See, I've been busy. Yeah, I've been busy. Fighting off the locals to protect our country's fucking lithium mines here in North Carolina.
Dude, why? Yeah, man. I've fucking seen some of that shit.
Fucking front lines.
Bro, yeah, bro. We can get in some of that shit. Here's my thing. I'll just say it right now. Look, a lot of people are fucking energized, right? They're amplified right now about some stuff that legit is not fucking happening. Here's the thing. I find it funny how in today's social media world, where everyone's got a phone, they go, put a phone, I'll put a phone on your face. Oh yeah, everyone's recording shit. Yeah. Not one instance of said alleged attacks on FEMA people has happened.
Right.
You'll see it. Go ahead.
Yeah. I will say I did hear something very interesting that I didn't even consider along the lines of this stuff, that I was like, well, there could be some pockets in there somewhere. Not from the phone asshole guys, but like as stories go through telephone, right? But there are in Appalachia, there are some basically untouched fucking mountain folk that live up, no comms for the rest of the world. They're essentially isolated tribal people. And like all this shit hit as a deluge. They have no warning. Shit's wiped out. And then you got U.S. troops and shit rolling in for stuff. I could see how some of those guys would be thinking there's some fucking Armageddon shit happening because they have no fucking idea. So, and I didn't think about that aspect of it. And there could be some sprinkling there, but it's not like because they don't have fucking TikTok. They're not the ones making that post.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's almost like someone brought it up to me. It's like, because being today is Columba Indigenous Conquistador Day or something like that. Right. I don't know. Anyways. Hey, Erica, we can see your comments. This is live, right? What's so weird? What do you mean, like you said weird? Are you talking about us? Our father and son duo here?
I'm okay with weird.
Oh, wait, weird? Are you, like I said, weird? Why would you say weird? And to the connotation of what weird are we talking about? Are we talking about political weird? Or are we talking about just weird? Because I am weird.
Yeah.
A lot of people are weird.
I like our red and green Star Wars dichotomy between our screens.
That's right. Yeah, exactly. Green lightsaber and red lightsaber. No shit. The two lights behind me are fucking lightsabers. They're propped up. So you're right. It's all someone brought it up to me and I fucking about died laughing. And I said, did you just say that because today's Celebrity Indigenous Day or some shit?
Celebrity.
Well, because the day. Look, man, I said this before. No one gave a fuck about indigenous individuals until Dances with Wolves came out, and then all of a sudden everyone was rocking and rolling on the I'm 4/5 of a Kurd, 4/10 of a Cherokee, and I knew somebody from the Shoshone tribe, I know somebody from this tribe, I know somebody from that tribe, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that Dances with Wolves didn't bring any awareness. I love that fucking movie. That movie was fucking awesome. You know what I mean? That was a
in that same time frame. You also had Last of the Mohicans and A River Runs Through It.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
kind of cinema for American.
Yeah, exactly. So that was some bad, and it did. It highlighted. Oh shit, fucking, it pissed me off. I was like, fuck, man. After watching Dances with Wolves, I'm like, this is some bullshit. Even some lines and comments. And especially when someone's, we even, some of my Caucasian friends know the fact that I am a little bit of indigenous from the south of the border. So they do like to make jokes. And I'll say something like, yeah, blah, 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 and had some corn and maize or something like that. And then one of my friends goes, "Turn Injun, did ya?" And I'm like, what are you talking? I'm like, oh, that's a Dances with Wolves line.
Yeah.
So I somebody brought it up in conversation. Dude, I lost it. I was literally fucking hanging out, drinking some coffee, shooting shit, and I was drinking coffee, took a sip, and someone said, Appalachia right now, due to TikTok and all that, is kind of like how those tribes in Brazil meet white people for the first time, and they're like, they don't know what the fuck, they don't know how to fucking react, and so those in Appalachia with fucking TikTok, I noticed they don't post anything else. You see them in their trucks or their cars, man or woman, and you see it's the woman, the what I used to call the Carolina helmet, the women who'd have the hairstyle looking like a Karen, and they immediately would say, there's rules out there, and you don't realize that if you don't do this, and this is what's happening, and this is stopping because Trump didn't do this, or the Republicans do that, or on the opposite side of the house, you see somebody going, hey. You better find this. You better find out. No, let me find out these FEMA people are coming in and doing the shit. And I'm thinking, for everybody who likes to fucking post pictures and images and like to catch things and put people on blast, bro, where is the fucking images? Where's the footage?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. There's a whole line behind those line of people though that legit have no connection to anything.
Right. And you're there. It's like, I'll shoot a text, hey man. Because you guys don't know, Massey is from that area, is in that area. So I will say, hey, you good, man? And he's like, yeah, I'm good dealing with this, blah, 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 blah. And so I laugh when I see everyone, you better shut up because them FEMA people are going to better stop. And then the same thing. It's always some angry dude wearing a fucking black cutoff T-shirt.
Yeah.
Not stereotyping. Just saying. That's what you see. Dude wearing a black cutoff T with a scraggly beard who looks like he's about ready to, he's so angry. Freaking FEMA thinks of freaking dirt. Even though it's been dispelled, there's been no military engagements. There's been nothing has been happening with whatever, to the point to where I kind of like, are you really in that? Are you really in your community if you're doing that shit?
Right.
I mean, are you really in that look, I get it. There's people who have fucking already started to gatekeep fucking what do you call it, the relief efforts. There's already individuals that if you don't go through somebody, then fucking you're not I just don't get it. I just don't fucking get it. Caleb says, why are you recording shit? Huh? What do you mean? Why am I recording shit? Are you recording stuff or helping, Caleb? What are you talking about? What do you mean? We'll get back to you in a minute. Why are you recording shit? I don't see. And see, that's the thing. Ooh, that's a good point too. That's a good point, Caleb. There's individuals that get butthurt when they're fucking getting images taken of them out helping out. Don't want you.
I do not consent.
I do not consent to my images posted on Facebook because Facebook said no.
Mark Zuckerberg does not have rights to my imagery and my photographs and my thoughts and my posts.
Yeah, exactly that. So again, I fucking really just sit there and look, dude. There is some assistance gatekeeping that I went on, and I kind of made some people upset when I brought this up in the venue that I was talking about when someone was saying "turned Injun, did you?" And I clapped back. I didn't clap back, but I just said, "Well, yeah, it's almost like, these guys that are on fucking Facebook that are or TikTok going, oh, you better fucking internet." It just hit me. Right. These are the same motherfuckers that when shit hits the fan are going to be the warlords.
Yeah.
They're the ones that are going to like hoard a bunch of shit. They're the ones that feel like they should be the gatekeepers of fucking relief efforts. And it fucking just blows me away. Look, dude, whatever happened, helping your fellow man, whatever happened with helping, your fellow Americans immediately.
Yep.
Hey, what's up, Shane? And it's SGM, not CSM. No, I'm sorry. Get it right. I was never a CSM. SGM. Retired as an SGM. Shane Weber. Shane, how you doing, troop? How you doing, man? Djibouti. Man, Djibouti. He's breaking out. I have a former soldier of mine in the chaps right now, just dropping some dimes.
Oh yeah.
About Djibouti. Djibouti. Let's go to the Horn of Africa. Djibouti. Hey, what's up, Janae? Oh man, everyone's freaking like jumping in that shit.
Oh man.
I got everybody jumping in the chats now. What's up, Janae? What's up, Insomniac? What's up, Kay? Wow. So anyways, I got people pissed off at me in this venue where I was at, upset and butthurt because I said, you just want to be an Appalachian fucking warlord is what you fucking want to do. And they got dude, they were like, you don't fucking understand what it's good, bro. We're redneck. Hey, remember the other half of me? I too am of redneck of dissension and of descended redneckism. And so
I identify as a redneck. So.
Exactly. Well, see, that's what I'm saying. Well, what would I call it? I'm half Mexican, half.
You just have to, dude, you just have to live your fucking truth and you're fine.
Oh, God. Just live my truth. Live my truth like a trans member stormtrooper. Anyways, because CQ won't talk about that.
Pew, 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 pew. Yeah.
So exactly that. They did that in the game Homefront. It's like relief supplies are coming in. No, I'll take that back since we talked about Djibouti. They did that in fucking Somalia, okay? Where motherfuckers were hoarding fucking relief supplies and, the story of Gothic Serpent and Black Hawk Down came about.
Mm-hmm.
So guys that are sitting there going, oh, fuck this and stupid ass freaking, I'm going to come after FEMA and all that. When there are individuals on the ground that have reported that there is a limited FEMA presence, I should say president. There's a limited, because you said this yourself. There's only like one or two FEMA people around there, and then the Guard and the reserves and people helping out are the majority of the majority of people helping out. So it's just like, dude, it's fucking, it's fucking frustrating to see this. And then I see on fucking TikTok, well, I don't have a TikTok account, but people send me TikTok videos.
Right.
And they send me, like I said, the last one I saw was this dude, you need fucking FEMA with the FEMA and a FEMA, and I'm going to shoot up some FEMA with FEMA. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude, really? Really?
Yeah.
Ooga booga. Exactly that. That's what exactly that. You're being like a fucking tribes person in the middle of fucking, in the middle. And it just, God, man, just don't be in the middle. Nick Palmisano said it best when he said, hey, man, the FEMA people that are coming help, if you're out in Western North Carolina, do not intimidate or threaten FEMA. We're all emotional as we all deal with the devastation and the loss. But please remember, there are fellow Americans bringing significant resources to the problem. I could not have said it better. But yeah, man, I had somebody get up and walk away.
Wow.
When I said Appalachian warlord, man, they got... And then knowing them, they're probably going to fucking make a T-shirt or a coffee mug about it and get all.
Did anybody get upset about your pronunciation of Appalachia versus Appalachia?
Oh yeah, they did because they said, well, they again, because the circle of friends don't offend me when we talk about indigenous or Mexican Latino issues. Just like they don't get mad at me when I talk about the white things, the caucasity, Caucasianness from like Cat Williams says, from the land of Caucasus of all Caucasus. So I don't get upset. I mean, the circle of people that I hang out with are pretty much they're savage. They understand. They know that there's no ill intent, and I got no problem with fucking bullshitting. But yeah, dude, fucking I just look. I there's a matter of fact, I think somebody got arrested already for making threats with going to attack FEMA. You guys know they're feds, right?
a federal organization, right?
It's almost like you're gonna make threats to the FBI, and you think the FBI is not gonna fuck with you, but you're making threats from FEMA.
Yeah.
Then Jesus, dude. Again, I just
you let some motherfuckers trying to bring me some aid and see if I don't.
Exactly. That's like I was watching this. Like I said, I was watching that TikTok video. I'm like, No way this dude's fucking doing this shit.
I ain't taking no goddamn government charity unless it's fucking food stamps. He's back.
Exactly. You better not be trying to feed my family with some food and water. What are you doing trying to get my electricity back up? You better get the fuck by it.
Yeah. Last I checked, I can't get no fucking Doritos with any goddamn FEMA packages.
Oh, dude, it's and we get in the inbox. In the WTF Moments inbox, it is crazy, some of the shit. Like the whole thing about the helicopter.
Yeah.
That was supposedly, that was black helicopter, supposedly purposely trashing. Now, dude, I even set up myself that if you're gathering relief supplies like a fucking hoarder and then you get mad when a helicopter flies over it and blows all your shit away, it's not their fucking fault if they're trying to fly in to help.
Right. Yeah. Tent stakes.
Canopy and tent stake. And of course I'm going to have, someone's going to take that name, the Appalachian warlord, Appalachia warlord, and take it. TM. And yeah, dude, people got some fucking, be just unappreciative. And like I said, go out like what Nick Palmachano said. Come on, dude. They're trying to help. So, what are your thoughts on that? As well as a helicopter that flew and the civilian and flew in the guy with the rest. Oh, what are my thoughts about that? I just said it. If you're flying a helicopter in an area and you're asking for help and your shit's all fucking kind of put in one area, you're more than likely. Now we got even reports in the inbox that was nothing to fucking do with this, saying that insulin was destroyed, bottles were destroyed and all that. It's almost like right now we get in the inbox every time there's a CTC rotation, like NTC or GRTC. There's always some fucking dependa. I'll say it. There's always some dependa in the inbox that posts something in a group that says there were 15 suicides, 5 helicopters crashed, 14 tanks were set on fire, and there were 500 heat cats. No shit. That's what we get in the inbox, and we're thinking there's literally nothing like that happening at all. This last incident, the training accident in GRTC where a paratrooper lost his life, immediately that started. It was, and the thing is that these accounts only come up. Like I said, we're about ready to reveal the WTF Moments IG scammer that's in there fucking trying to get y'all's dick pics, and I know because we get them, and some y'all need to fucking do some leg day.
Fool me once.
Yeah, exactly. Look, I sent dick pics to this account. You want to see? No. Just tell me what the exchange was. Just show me where the exchange was. You don't have to show me the dick pics. Well, this is what they.
But how is it comparatively? I'm just wondering. I'm just wondering.
Wait, comparatively, I'm just about to say, y'all kids need to fucking get some vitamins because, anyways. Well, the last time, like I said, some of the WTF Moments and the radio staff got dick pics. We photoshopped clothes on them. We put clothes on them. And we posted it online, and man, the dudes got so pissed off and said it was revenge porn because we posted their dicks with clothes on them. Like some of them had little sombreros on them, some of them had little tuxes, some of them were
because we're inclusive.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, come on, it was funny as fuck, back when Minx was on, and we were just laughing, and bro, it was hilarious. It was freaking hilarious, and so. They got mad. Well, they were sending dick pics to us, to the women on our staff. That they fucking sending dick pics to them, and we don't like like I said, unsolicited dick pics. Hey, when you're doing, how do I say this? When you're doing somebody, when you're already involved in a relationship,
right? And
you're already kind of like getting that, hey, let me see some ass, ooh, like that. That's all cool, right?
Yeah.
But when you fucking send snuffleupagus immediately off the fucking bat, we have to get this. Okay.
The only one of us that really loves getting dick pics is CQ, and like he's all about everybody and anyone listening.
You ever notice he's quiet about that topic? But anyways,
oh no, we've talked about it before. He's gone in depth telling me how much he loves strangers, especially W2F Nation listeners. Please.
Oh man. CQ. You got me thrown off tracks. Now I'm thinking about dicks now. Thanks. So Caleb says, how and when do we find the target women? They're desperate people out there. Yeah, they're right. You ain't lying, Caleb. They're out there. The PNN is what's funny is it's not the PNN. It's their spouses or some freaking clout chasing, person out that doesn't matter, male or female, that will go out there and post that shit and say, there were 15 fucking deaths, there were 80 suicides, and there were 500 heat cats, 5 helicopters crashed, and 15 parachutes were lost. And you're like, dude, are you really gonna buy this? I mean, the Army's already got issues as it is with releasing one name. You would think that something like that would be all over the fucking news. But anyways, so yeah, reports that it's been verified that that there's these armed militias aren't happening. They're not there, even though several. What's OPSEC? Yeah, exactly. What's OPSEC now? Okay, well, OPSEC. We'll get Caleb. Just put a pin in that. Even though it's been verified that the stories of these armed militias chasing FEMA people have been fucking lost. It's not true. It's false, and nobody's throwing a fucking retraction out there.
Yeah.
But God forbid we post a video on WTF Moments and everyone wants to fucking go crazy on our shit saying it's fake news or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the Today Show was the one that revealed this big fucking federal emergency workers were forced to pause the hurricane efforts and National Guard troops were discovering troops of armed militia. And it turned out the story was bullshit. And
yeah.
So, okay, so let's go back to OPSEC. Okay, look, guys, when there's a post on WTF Moments and it's a picture of a truck and it's leaning to the side, that's not OPSEC. If there are guys playing grab ass in the barracks, that's not OPSEC. If your unit organization is painted on the floor or on a door or something like that, well, there's ass clownery going on, that's not OPSEC. However, we have received flight times and personnel rosters and stuff like that. That is OPSEC. So when we say, for instance, somebody, and just an example, I'm going to try to redact some of the last few cases. Hey, we're getting ready to go do this, and we're going to this place, and we got 15 to 20 people going on this first push, and after the first push, they're going to be loading up in this time, and I didn't get any water, I didn't get any food, and I'm like, okay, all that right there you just said is fucking OPSEC that we don't give a fuck about. Let's just talk about the water part. Let's talk about your water being bad. So again, yeah. So I'm not going to we're not going to talk about that OPSEC shit because again, everyone thinks it's OPSEC. Like I said at the beginning of the show, we got some shit talkers out there about moi, saying that I'm an insider threat.
Man.
And they happen to work in positions of power of where they would try to think that I'm an insider threat. So, yeah, we're on to you. We're on to you, too. Just like the people who like to talk shit and make false allegations about other people. Yeah. There's those kind of scammers, too. Just trying to gum with their game. Make dependents take JKO and keep OPSEC when they renew their on post. Ooh, that I like that idea. Dependas, male or female, that's right, should take an annual course to keep their currency to go on post.
Yeah,
and if they don't take it,
that's
ooh.
That rattle over some feathers right there.
That would. Oh my god! That that'd be pretty lit. Come think, that'd be pretty fucking funny.
Yeah.
So again, FEMA is there again. Nobody's fucking taking your fucking supplies. If anything else, when FEMA's asking how much shit you got, it's because they have to report up, so that way they can say that. Look, the person on the ground at FEMA is not working some sort of diabolical plan to fucking take your shit. They legit are fucking just asking you because they want to know what relief is going out there, so they don't fucking overdo it and send relief elsewhere and coordinate relief out. But again, like you were saying, the FEMA presence isn't as big as the military, National Guard, and the volunteer side of the house.
Right, and I don't know how that is now, but the last time that we spoke,
yeah, exactly. So it's like. So anyways, so I just thought I'd bring that up because, there's still an individual out there who likes to spread this rumor. She's saying that Chimney Rock is still getting fucking bulldozed and no one's fucking checking her. Chimney Rock is getting bulldozed. Chimney Rock. Well, when the fucking river takes out half the fucking area and has houses leaning up against a fucking like mini cliffs.
You're gonna have to bulldoze some
You
shit.
have to bulldoze it. Yes. Fuck, man. Because then you know what? If nobody leaves or the government doesn't come in there and tell them they need to leave and something happens, that fucking government didn't tell me. See, they're letting us just stay in here and just die.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. It's
North Kakalaki.
well, there's this whole new thing, and this isn't necessarily news related, but I found it fascinating because I've seen it firsthand this time around. I'm sure it's existed long before now, but especially with the rise of social media. But there is a whole demographic of folks that are doing these volunteer efforts to go and help the community, which awesome, great, sounds on paper, civilians, whatever.
Right.
But then they come back and have all these issues they have to deal with for the trauma that they experienced because of witnessing the terrible things they saw and the devastation while they were volunteering. So it's this weird altruistic fucking trauma grab of like, oh, these people, and I saw this and these buying this, and they come back and they're volunteering essentially to come back with like, oh, now I'm more fucking broken than you are.
I was about to ask you, because that's a whole new line of clout chasing.
Yeah, it's so bizarre. Like, yeah, I just can't even deal with things right now. I was volunteering this weekend and I just saw some things and I can't work. I got to deal with this stuff. I mean, like, what the fuck? It blows my mind. It blows my mind.
Well,
But
do you have,
anyway.
I mean, but I mean, your experience from what you've seen though, I mean, and like I said, you've seen a lot of stuff. And some of the images that I have seen and all that, I mean, of course there are some casualties out there. There are some, bodies out there and stuff like that, but, they're keeping that. I'm glad they're kind of keeping that off social and like the pictures and stuff like that of that.
Yeah.
I'm glad they're
Yeah.
keeping that off
There's
social
a
media.
lot. There are a lot.
Yeah. So it's like, it's not a, it's one of
A
those things.
lot
Go
I
ahead.
was saying a lot of them haven't even seen the death side of it. It's just seeing the devastation and the people that are impoverished and not having clothes. Just, like going in after Katrina or whatever, when you just had that just complete devastation of
Mhm.
life and home and happiness and the hopelessness that abounds.
Mhm.
And granted, yeah, that sucks, but going out specifically, I feel like to volunteer, I feel like that's the purpose, to be able to come back with those stories and have, like I said, that weird kind of cloud of, oh, now I'm more fucked up than you because I've seen things.
Well, I mean, there's some groups that I wonder that are actually doing some legit shit, and I'm kind of like, I kind of concerned about them because they're like busting their ass, working nonstop, and I'm like, bro, I get it, man, but you got to take a knee, you got to take a break, go fucking, go take a nap or something like that. Spend a day just to recock and get refreshed, get a shower in, get and it's and those.
Sure.
Those are the ones that are getting overshadowed by the clout chasers. With the one that goes and drops a case of water off at a fucking Publix, and the next thing you know, they're traumatized. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that that's not good. It's just that there's some individuals that I know. Hey, there was a syndrome. Somebody called it too. After 9/11,
Mhm.
remember when everyone was donating to fire departments and everyone to police state? Everyone had the FDNY stuff and the NYPD shit.
Yeah.
Everybody had that stuff on, right? And there was drives out there. Like I remember being at an intersection and there was someone with a fireman's boot.
Mhm.
And they're like, hey, donate to the firemen's, blah, blah, blah. And of course, everybody was like, yeah, donate to the firemen's. Yeah, fuck, firemen. Give you want some money? Fuck yeah. It was like, let's do it. And then all of a sudden it got weird because then there was guys that were getting in trouble for setting shit on fire because they wanted to be lauded as heroes. There were guys that were committing arson and calling it in and acting like they were there to like, hey, I'm here to save the day,
Right.
And someone, I don't remember what it was called. Somebody said something about it was some sort of syndrome or something like that. But I was like, damn, dude. And so I'm kind of thinking the same thing with those who are wanting to be in the know or wanting to be, well, go talk to Bucky and he'll tell you, or Ducky, where the fuck their names are, that's the one we're dealing with right now. It's like we have constantly in the inbox, there are some clout chasers that are just spewing some bullshit. And I talk to you, I talk to other individuals on the ground, members of the media that are there, and they're like, what the fuck are you talking about, Ken? That shit ain't fucking happening. Ain't nobody's saying that shit.
Do you think that some of this is a societal trick down from how politics have gotten. You saying the thing about setting the fire and then being the hero of calling in the fire and being like the first responder. I feel like that's where we're at politically for either party. Like, we're gonna fuck some shit up, and then we're gonna be like, "Oh, look, we're here to fix the shit that got fucked up," even though they're the one that fucked it up. And I feel like that's a big roll down to where we are now. Like, as society, everybody wants to scream about the fire that they fucking started.
Yeah, exactly.
and spin it to where it's like, oh, but I'm a victim of the shit that I just did to myself.
Right. Well, not only that, but
like here, if we hadn't allowed gay marriage, then we wouldn't have had the flooding. Obviously,
exactly. People made politics out of that, right? At that, right? Yeah, exactly. Because you wear a fucking dog mask, that's it. That's what caused it.
Asheville just got too goddamn liberal, and now it's Monument Memorial all over again.
Yeah, exactly. And then you got Marjorie Taylor. What was it? MGT, whatever that Marjorie Taylor Greene going. It's the Jew lasers. They're doing it. You know, and you're like, oh my fucking God, you're in government. Gary says
we could have stopped this. We'd have just seated some clowns. Yeah.
The harp's been activated. Gary says the problem is that everyone wants to help, but they get in the way, especially when they don't go through official channels. And that's right there. You hit it right there too, Gary, is that there's a lot of individuals that want to help. The government's saying, okay, if you want to help, then you got to give us your shit so that way we can distribute it out. And then that's where it starts. The government wants to take my shit. Well, yeah, dude. You got a fucking reefer full of fucking water and food and stuff like that. This would be great to give it to no, this is going to be like Puerto Rico and they just hide that shit.
Damn Puerto Rican.
No, oh God, what does Puerto Rico have to do with this guy? Stop. Like you said, they've made it their own, politicized event. Oh my God. Again, I just look at it. I'm like, you guys just need to fucking just stop, man. So again, there's people on the ground that are there that are already helping out. I've been talking with other organizations, and that's why you've noticed on WTF Moments that we're sharing National Guard stories. We're sharing some of the assistance with other state and local officials. And so anytime a PAO hits us in the inbox or an official will go and say, hey, can you guys share this? Just to get this information out there to show that this is happening. Yeah, sure. We'll fucking share it and all that. So it's like, again, I don't, you better shut up because I will shoot all the FEMAs and the FEMAs will better not do. I'm like, oh my fucking God, dude, stop, man. Your fucking house is fucking, down the fucking river. You got no fucking food and your kids need something to eat. So it's time to fucking, it's time to get something to eat. So.
The FEMAs are psyoping us.
Oh my God. Do you want to talk about, don't talk about this. The psyops. Dude, ever since this started, hey, I saw an Alex Jones. You're a psyop guy. What do you think about this? I'm like, oh my God, here we go. Here we fucking go. Gay frogs are doing this shit again. It's because Asheville's full of gay frogs. Dude, it gets tiring because you're like, that's not what happened. That's not what I heard. And then, okay, what do you got? And it's that fucking dude on a TikTok or a girl on TikTok. You fucking didn't like shit.
Well, it's because of all the abortions, the stem cells have bled off into the local water supply that then evaporated into the clouds and sucked in the hurricane and caused this devastation.
And it purposely went down the path of Appalachia, and there was it. It was purposely went down that path.
It's because the higher ups needed their next hit of adrenochrome, and they figured a mass storm casualty would be the best way to get it in the atmosphere.
Oh my God, we're gonna get so misquoted and edited. Oh, they were talking about Jewish Death Stars. What the fuck are they talking about? I heard him. The one with glasses. They're both wearing glasses. Which one? The one with the ball.
My name is Iced.
My name is Massey. Oh my God. Okay, so I thought we beat that dead fucking horse enough with your unless you got anything about it.
No.
There was okay, so today was the event of the events. ArmyCon is what we called it. This is AUSA. AUSA. And AUSA is the Association of the United States Army, where we as an army come together and show off our wares, and industry people come by and shoot the shit and talk about, hey, we got this going on, we got that going on. Here's new technology that you're never gonna get. 'Cause that's usually what happens is you'll end up getting never heard of that con. Yeah, exactly that. Army Con. So yours truly, that's where I went public. I mean, it was National Coming Out Day, and it was ironic that it fit all right on fucking AUSA. Perfect. And so Army Con, normal fucking army shit. You know, people, everybody from around the army comes to DC to hang out and shoot the shit and do their stuff, and like I said, show their wares, kind of flex on everybody. You know, hey, this is what my organization does, and this is what my organization does for this region, and blah blah blah. Yep. And of course, you have after you have the breakout sessions, you have the little conversations. Well, one of the opening events, they had protesters.
What?
I don't even think I've never seen this. I've never seen dude, my phone was blowing the fuck up. They're like, Ken, you gotta see this. You gotta see it. I'm like, bullshit. There ain't no fucking protesters.
What were they protesting?
Oh, they're
Army? Or whatever.
Yeah, well, they are. Yeah, well, I mean, come on, they're like this. It's the army, and so they anything that has to do with armying or whatever that they so they freaking busted through while the Secretary of the Army was talking, and they were like, Planet, not Pentagon. Planet, and they were screaming. Now, could you imagine? The tall one doesn't look like. Is that a guy or a girl? I can't tell. That individual doesn't look like they're no bigger than a fucking broomstick. How about that?
No.
And being Halloween. And so they are like, yeah, Planet, not Pentagon. Now imagine, look, you got two of these twigs sitting there in front of a fucking stage amongst soldiers.
Right.
And screaming at the top of their lungs about it. Now,
yeah.
Is it his? As I'm saying, Josiah, I don't know. His or her. I don't know if that was, the girl, we can tell we got boobs right there on the left side. So
that's what I've been looking at, though. I don't even know what the
you know the guy. She not look happy. She's just sitting there looking at everybody, probably wondering what the hell's going on.
Well, because the patriarchy is making her kneel.
She's standing up, bro. She's not. She's short.
Oh,
don't get me started on that bullshit either. The patriarchy. But what happened is that they went up there and started fucking going off and again, hilarious. I can't believe that at least if you're going to protest, be big to fight.
Right.
Don't go up. Well, we got.
They don't even look scrappy.
Yeah, exactly. They look like they want to fight. They just like, oh my God, crying about the Pentagon. So we got video of it.
Oh, is it good?
Oh, it's fucking funny. Well, the thing is that individuals are like, no, please don't post this video because it makes it like, nah, I'm going to post this shit. We're going to post a video and we'll just do it during the show. So that way you don't have to worry about downloading it. You have to watch the show to see it.
Oh, man.
So anyways, and so the Secretary of the Army's talking. She's talking away. And then, well, I'll just let you guys see it. Here we go. It's got sound here. So let me grab the soundish.
Just hang in there for a minute. We'll get this situation under control. Just hang in there.
That's right. That's right, Sec Army. Just hang in there. Man, look, I'm going to tell you what. This is the opportunity I would have been waiting for. See, once again, I don't go to AUSA and shit fucking happens. Last AUSA, some shit happened behind the scenes and I fucking wasn't there either. I'm going to have to just crash the fucking joint next year.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to crash them. I would have bone fucking tackled that ass.
Yeah, they were very, very gentle with their little.
Yeah, they were. Look at that. Oh, come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. Come on.
You can't do that here, guys.
Come on, guys. Let's not do this. Come on. I would have jumped that. Dude, fucking A. Double kicking. I'd have just jumped straight to the Superman kicked in the air. Right. That shit.
Well, you and two, if you're protesting some shit at an army con like this, that's kind of just sad that there's just two of them. But still, if you're wanting to get the media coverage and make a splash, you carry the sign up and then you start trying to fight people, and you're gonna lose.
Yeah,
But at least then you get some coverage for your cause as you're getting this
exactly,
shit kicked out of them.
exactly. Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you. And this may sound fucked up, but I don't. Whatever.
Yeah.
Fucked up is what we are. We need more. Did you watch Marin Crops, right? And then you Untied Status Marin Crops, and they posted that meme of that guy. What was his name? Fucking Senior Air Fryer Bushnell, who set himself on fire for Free Palpatine, Free Palestine. I more of that. They would die if I would have kicked him. Yeah, exactly. That's another thing too. Yeah, you're right. I probably would have snapped some ribs and shit like that. I probably would have been arrested for jumping in and attacking him. But God,
just
dude.
a crazy protesting. Like that's like it's almost like him or those two would just said like, you know what we should do? We're gonna go and we're gonna make a stand. We're gonna finally make a stand, and the two of us are gonna go up with these shitty handwritten Sharpie signs. I don't understand.
We're gonna go up with these signs. We're gonna go up with these signs and like I said, in front of a bunch of fucking soldiers.
Right.
Planet, not Pentagon. Did you? No, I don't fight at all, Bill. I don't fight. Well, I don't fight. I'm not a fighter. I don't fight at all.
Right. And if you want to stand a chance, like I wouldn't do that in a big room of army guys. I'd jump up in with a bunch of Marine guys. They're a bunch of pussies, but all the army guys are way more dangerous. You know?
I can see a bunch of Marines going, wait, what did he say? Yeah, I mean, dude, if you look, did you not? Here's the thing that pisses me off about some of the not piss me off, but what's the funniest shit about these protesters is that they went up there and protested about something that the Army is already working on. The Army is already planning on going green. The Army is already involving in using EVs for their GSA vehicles. They're already trying to go green. So the biggest thing that makes me laugh is that I don't know. Maybe you should research who you're protesting before you protest of what you're protesting. You know what I mean? And then you would kind of make sense to not. But yeah, people were like, "Did you see that? Did you fucking see that?" Dude, my phone was blowing up this morning about that stuff.
That's funny.
So then we're like, "Hey man, let's get some memes going."
as we do.
And so of course the WTF Nation did not disappoint when it came to the memeage of the thing. So another one, here we go, is there we go. I miss SMA daily. Increased jump pay all the way. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Here. So that was funny. Again, of course, people were saying, if you do post this, do not post my name, even though, of course, you posted it on a page of 1.6 million followers. So, okay, we won't post it. Just you know, your memeage is already out there. Okay, so what's the next one? There's some MAGA stuff in there. You want to see the MAGA one? Is that what you're saying?
I just said, of course.
Oh yeah, of course. And then here's another one here. I like big butts. He cannot lie. Again, we don't know who the individual is on the right, so we don't know if that gender of that person is male or female. So we're just gonna everyone's making the assumption. I don't know. So if you assume correctly, if they want to be called,
you're still wrong.
I'm still wrong. Okay,
you're still wrong.
I'm just asking. I just want to make sure.
There's no winning the assumption game.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. That is right, Bill. I do love big butts. Indeed. And then another one is here is free the beards, mustache, mustache regs suck. There you go. I like that. That one's pretty cool. I like the mustache and the beard drama going back and forth. What's the next one here? Everyone's like, because there's some good ones in here too. They're pretty funny. I cannot lie. Okay, so then here's another one: is beards and beer. Lunch beers are okay. There you go.
Amen and amen.
Yep. I don't see what the beard issue is an issue, but people make it an issue when it's not an issue.
Yeah.
So
We know back, I think, was it the 80s? Was it the when the Coast Guard was like the last branch, right, to get rid of beards in service? And I think it was in the 80s. And I think it was like Prost was the commandant at the time. And there was like this big thing, and like so many of the enlisted dudes shaved their beards and mailed them to the fucking commandant in protest of the beard
Whoa.
regulator. Big fucking deal. Yeah.
Oh my
Because
God.
they had it for forever. Yeah. And they're like, oh, fuck you. You're going to take our beards. Fine. You can have them. You can have our fucking beards. And they literally he got like just packages of fucking shaved beards in the mail. It's fantastic.
Wouldn't have been a shaved beard if I'd have done it, but okay.
Right. Exactly.
I get you.
I mean, there should have been, but I think he was a big Mormon guy. He also tried to ban coffee and pornographies on boats, which, that obviously did not fly on those two, but
Or on the pornography side or the whatever. Yeah. Or the,
both. He
oh,
tried to ban
both. Yeah. Especially
coffee.
coffee. I mean, that's where the term cup of joe comes from anyways.
Exactly.
And then here's another one here. Accuracy through volume. Running fast means fear. Ooh, that's a joke to the Army. There's an Army saying that if you'll get promoted if you run faster, and you're a great leader if you do. So let me see what's the next one here. This one right here. I like this one right here because this was this one's dead on, and I've gotten in arguments with some of my senior leader friends that they're now senior ranking, and they no, Ken, that's not right. That's not how it works. And I'm like, no, for real, dude, it shouldn't. And this one is APFT over ACFT, and then NTC doesn't prep units for UCOM, and I like that one. The reason why is because it does not. It is not. A JMRC over in Hohenfels, Germany, the Joint Multinational Readiness Center, is the one that does it. And that is the one that I think, in other words, if you're going to go deploy to Iraq or some shit like that, then you could use NTC in the Middle East, or if you're on a Middle East deployment. If you are in a European theater type thing, then of course you have the JMRC over in Europe, because that's the European scenario. So I got that. And then you have, what's the other one? JPRMC or something like that. There was the one that Sergeant Major Smith came on and talked about, the the Indo-PACOM version of it. So agreed. Big CTC. I have friends who are there at those training sites, and they get mad when I say, you just want to defund us. And I'm like, yeah. If it don't work, it don't work. Then,
yeah.
Then what can you do? But yeah, so that was the big drama. Oh no. ACFT is just too easy to pass. Yes, but it is too hard to max. So if you are going to try to max the ACFT, I'll admit it, I only took one. Before I retired. I took one, and my score sucked. It wasn't as big badass stuff like that, because I just came off of an injury and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But here's another one too. Hawk Tua. Are we still doing this one? Is a Hawk Tua thing still a vibe? Is it still going on? Is it still? I know every time we get something posted, and all the admins are like, "Oh, do we post this or not?" This is kind of. And then it gets posted, and again, bam, it gets a bunch of comments.
Yeah, see, I personally feel like the Hawk 2 is played, but it's a good callback from time to time. So, it's a nice addition to sprinkle in when it's unexpected. So
Caleb says it died out. So that's what I'm saying. It died out in some aspects, but in other aspects, it did not. It was the Hawk 2 is a kind of thing, not a, you know what I mean? Kind of like, yeah, okay, yeah, funny. Okay, I get it. You know what I mean? Yeah. But then after that, it's like Hawk Tua. What even trying to do? Yeah, just like,
Well, it's because we're all like giant fucking toddlers in America now that pick one thing we find funny, and then we just run that shit into the ground until everyone hates us.
Kind of like FEMA, right? Kind of like the FEMA drama. We just won't stop. Even after years after our history, after North Carolina gets rebuilt, I guarantee there'll be somebody saying that it was built in the way it was because FEMA had something to do with it.
Oh, yeah.
And so it's like Caleb's a one-hit wonder. So,
well, they're finally finishing what the Masons started.
Hey. Okay, now you finally struck a nerve. Anyways.
All right. Yes. Finally.
I'm gonna have to call my brothers up in the lodge. It's time. He said the code. That's it. Sorry, Massey. Love you, mean it, but you know.
No, but there's so much of that here too, though.
Oh, I know. Get back in the van, dude. We know. Oh, you're talking about the conspiracy with the Masons? Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Oh my God. Yeah. It's fucking hilarious. Oh my God. It does not. There are people who are just it's either members of Congress talking about Jewish space lasers and Death Stars and Jewish weather machines, or the Masons, and then after that it's FEMA.
Illuminati.
Yeah, the Illuminati, exactly that. But anyways, we're gonna take a break. I can't believe it's already been an hour. We're gonna take a break, and then we're gonna go over just a couple of news stories, and then that's it. So we'll be right back. And so freaking shots.
If that's really a thing, and I get authorized to do it once, it's pretty much gonna be me sitting there talking shit like constantly.
WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio.
Take it from me, Ice. You can't just float around space not caring about stuff forever.
The voice of U.S. Army. WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Shit in the bag, Pogue.
All you Trekkies and TV addicts, don't mean to diss, don't mean to bring static. All you Klingons in your grandma's house, grab your backstreet friend and get loud, blowing doors off inches, grab you with the pinches. And no, I didn't retire, I'll snatch it off with the needle nose pliers. With the Euro you never seen before, gliding in the glazing like no green, the like a racing with the bass, so not goofy like they're in a hate, so I'm a make it night with practice me running that you know. All right. What's up with that? I got friends and family that I respect. When I think I'm too good, they put me in check. Don't believe when they say I'm no better than you, except when I rap, so I guess it ain't true like that, Joel, and you just don't stop. Guaranteed to make your body rock. Check it out. What's it all about? Work it out. Let's turn this party out. Check it out. What's it all about? Work it out. What's the condition? I'm a man that's on a mission. Son, you better listen. Stuck in your wall is an electrician. Like the scientist. When I'm applying this method of controlling my mind like eyes on a rat that you could fly. Now, hey, nigga, but now what the deal? I didn't know you go for that mass appeal. So I'm calling to Lucci. Some applicator. I stole your mic, but you won't see it later. Cause I work magic like a magician. I add up the mathematician and the bank cashier. Engineer, I wear cotton in the I'm gonna cruise past ya. Don't money, don't jump yourself. Put that back on the shelf. Blazing, yeah, I'm phasing. My crew's amazing. We're working on the record, y'all, so just stay patient. Check it out. What's it all about? Work it out. Let's turn this party out. Check it out. What's it all about? Work it out. Let's turn this party out. Now I go by the name of the King Admiral. I don't wear a cup nor a job. I bring the that's beyond bizarre, like Miss Piggy. I am the one with the clientele. You say Ad Rock, you rock so well. I got class like pink champagne. Let's see, ain't got the
Facebook Live. I've never heard of this shit.
I am here determined to stop this future atrocity.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe. I suggest we use it.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shots.
And we're back. The last half or the last segment of the Monday edition. We ain't got no guests, so
yeah. Did you have a good break? Did you have a good break?
I did have a good break actually. I threw some Baileys in my coffee.
Nice. I finished the whiskey and popped the Klonopin, so I am ready to fucking roll this second half.
Took a leak too. There you go. How about that? At any rate, so. Dude, did you see the freaking Starship from SpaceX land in a fucking tower, and the tower caught it with like chopsticks, and it just
no, I have not seen that. I watched all the old Starlink landings with the cool shit when they were just landing on the pads and stuff.
No, this thing is as big as a fucking almost what I think it's like 16 story building.
Yeah,
and so let me just fucking shoot. Look at that thing, just like fucking
man, that's fucking crazy.
How that is just incredible. I mean, unfreaking real. This is stuff of fantasy. This is stuff that,
yeah.
I mean, you can't even imagine. I would never have dreamed to see something like this. Is stuff that you see, like I said, in
it's unreal.
Yeah.
Like I said, I was blown away in the first generations before they're doing the heavy booster rockets when they were doing the I can't think of the name, when they had the floating platforms and they were guiding down and landing on those.
Oh yeah,
and they were
exactly.
That blew my mind. But yeah,
exactly. And you're just like, wow, dude. So somebody else got some footage of it doing it like from a farther distance away. And matter of fact, let me just window cap that thing too, because I was like, damn, it was just incredible. You can't fucking. You can't even compare the I'll say it, America. How about that, America?
Dude, and you can hate on Musk all you want, but he and SpaceX have done more for space travel and space exploration than NASA has in the last fucking 75.
Right, exactly.
It's amazing.
And I won't even. I'm just saying, I won't even go into the fact that, like I said before, I hate the hate that he's getting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I fucking hate the hate that he gets. It's like, dude, if you think you're fucking bad, then you do it. If you don't like the fact that, I mean, come on, Boeing couldn't even get freaking they were scared of putting astronauts to come back.
And I just came.
Yeah.
So good.
So again, it's freaking. Dude,
it's unreal.
It's
unreal.
It's almost. It's like I said. It makes me speechless because of the fact that you cannot even. Again, everyone hates on fucking Elon just because he speaks his mind, and they think. And again, of course,
yeah.
Anything that you don't agree with now is considered racist, misogynist,
right.
Transphobic, and whatever. So now
I just know it's CGI because there's no way they got through the firmament.
The what?
The firmament, the dome that is over a flat Earth. There's no way they got through that shit.
Is that another Masonic freaking thing you're talking about?
That's not flat Earth, man.
That's flat Earth. Great.
It's all CGI. NASA's lying to us. It's there's an ice wall.
It's all. Here we go. Next thing you know, yeah, exactly. Fucking. The next thing you know, fucking Alex Jones. See, I saw it. See, they said it. They said it right there.
That rocket was a fucking crisis.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That was a fake rocket. Bullshit. Again,
I saw that rocket in another video from another fucking SpaceX mission years ago.
Yeah, well, people are upset because he released the robot, and he called it Optimus.
Mhm.
And that fucking robot came out and started doing. Somebody played it. Somebody it was doing a dance and some shit, and everyone was hang on, we window cap this thing. Everyone was pissed off because it said, "Hey, it looks like it's something." It's even a fucking guy who did the movie I, Robot fucking got mad.
Yeah.
And said because those designs are reminiscent to the designs of that, even though these designs were out in like 1930s postmodern shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so that right there is kind of like, that's a reach.
Right. Have you watched any of the Boston Dynamics, the robotics company?
Yeah.
The robotics shit, that stuff.
Yeah.
How far I'm like, I followed them for years.
It's scary as fuck.
Stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, look at that fucking robot doing that shit. Everyone was like, "What was a puppet?" And this is this. Look, man, even if it is a fucking puppet, all it takes is the engineers to do. Look, man, you gotta think about it.
I want to say with those fluid hand motions, those things have a future in the industry.
Which industry are we talking about? Hey,
the one I waste way too much time with.
That one, I don't know. So it might get mad at you and like over torque you or some shit like that. You know what I mean?
You throw a Hillary mask on one, it's game on for me.
So then of course everyone was talking about the taxi and everything, how it looks like iRobot, blah, 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 blah. Hey, look, man, these were designs Isaac Asimov had already thrown out. These are the designs that if you're, Omni Magazine had put. So it's not like somebody just created the stuff. And again, everyone's talking about, well, the robots were puppets. Robots were this. Hey, look, man, the robots were. He just landed a 15-story building in a fucking tower. Okay,
right.
So that those robots, I guarantee it. Somebody said that it use it for babysitting and stuff like that, and then another person says, "Yeah, until it crushes your toddler's head like a melon when it gets pissed off when it becomes activated." It's like whatever activated it is. Of course, Alex Jones and but look.
Well, then, and if that happens, then I'm making a shit ton of money off a lawsuit, and I have a lot of like my responsibilities that I have to take care of gone out of my life. It's a win-win to me.
You fucking dick. Your kids are probably like, "Dad, did you really say that? Are you a toddler?" No. All right then. Wait a minute. My son just passed toddler stage, so now he's a young kid. So there you go. But again, everyone's like fucking hating on him and shit. That thing, I'm telling you what. I could just Pentagon eyes should be sparkling right now. They should be, if soldiers should be going into their gerbs, because that's what's going to happen. NASA, again, bunch of old hats, old salts that felt like space should have gone their fucking way instead of just shutting up in color.
Yep.
And that's it. And of course, NASA, I don't think NASA should have, how do I say this? I think NASA getting involved in fucking politics as well as trying to go on societal stuff when risking your life, you're in a rocket that is wanting to explode and you're catapulting humans in that shit and you want to fucking cut corners. No wonder fucking Boeing had to get SpaceX to rescue them because they didn't want to risk.
Right.
They didn't want to risk it, even though the capsule landed and it was okay and everything happened. But would you have gone that fucking thing? Would you have said, "Hey, I'm going to go on a Starliner"? Fuck, just go ahead and go down there. Fuck that. I'd have been like, "Nope, leave me in the ISS. I am not coming down in that thing at all."
After the safety guys that you had killed, hell no, I'm not ready.
Exactly. Whatever happened to the safety guys? Right. So again, all the hate on Elon. Look, everyone's like, "Oh, he's look." The media has gone so fucking hard on him about a bunch of shit. You guys know he's like on the spectrum and will say, and will just say things just blurts out of his fucking mouth. And so he was the champion of the left until fucking he said he was going to support Trump.
Yep.
So, which of course,
regardless of that, like, where are the ableists, was speaking up on behalf of Elon Musk or the people that are talking so much shit about somebody with a like legitimately mental I don't want to say disability, but mental issue concern that if given somebody else that wasn't at his stature and fame level would be like, "Oh, you can't attack him. He's neurodivergent.
Right.
He's an exception from what you can mock and make fun of or rally against."
Right.
But no, because he's, Elon Musk.
Because he's Elon Musk, and I get to talk shit about him for my political needs.
Right.
And it's like, dude, I'm gonna tell you what. Would you rather have fucking some old curmudgeon fucking NASA guy who got butthurt that didn't go on the last moon landing, or somebody that can fucking do this shit right here?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Damn.
Look at that. And everyone says that there is that it landed on the brakes. It did not. If you notice before the, let me kill the music here. There you go. Before it landed, you'll see right there. You'll see underneath the flaps, there's these little knobs, there's little hooks that are pointing down. That's what it landed on.
Yeah, the precision that takes is in engineering is mind-boggling.
Yeah.
That's how I know that aliens are real. There's no way we came up with this shit on our own as humans.
Do you think because he's a no? Okay, hang on. I'll get some tinfoil on this one. So do you think? There you go. Some tinfoil here. Alex Jones is going to be like, I knew it. He's part of the team. Do you think
Elon's obviously a reptilian? That's
dude.
all
I'm just saying. But do you think he's talking to motherfucker? He's talking to.
He could be.
He could be. I mean, like some of this shit's going on, or he's not a micromanager, and he doesn't, and he lets his engineers go at it. And I'm tell you what, I've not heard anybody who's worked for SpaceX complain, aside from the political bullshit. Someone saying that he said this or he said that. He said should, and then the next you know he fucking goes whatever. I don't.
Yeah. A lot of complaints on the Tesla side of things and the gigafactories and such, but not so much on SpaceX.
Correct. Will says, are you on a spectrum? I don't know. Am I? I don't fucking know. I don't know. What we would consider on the spectrum now probably wouldn't have been considered when I was growing up. Dude, I'm in my 60s, man. Fuck that shit. If you're gonna try to diagnose me now, you're a little fucking late.
That Down syndrome train left long ago.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, just fucking an idiot or what? You know, I don't fucking know. Because I mean, when I retired, is like, you know, the behavioral health thing was like, will not harm self or others. You know, not a danger to himself and others. Blah blah blah.
Right.
Is what they gave my clean behavior, mental health, and stuff like that.
Right. It's like I haven't ridden a short bus since I was in elementary school, so I don't know what the fuck to tell you.
You had a bus, anyways. Was that before or the space lasers came by? So real quick story out of Arkansas, and this is catching on. It's going to get posted on U.S. Army WTF Moments in their article rotator, which you guys know. You see the articles that come up. They post every day at 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and what we call the article section. And this is a guy about a veteran who's from Arkansas, has been charged with first-degree murder after finding his missing underage daughter in the car with a man, and then shooting and killing the man. Why are we not giving this guy a fucking parade?
On the medal, yeah.
Why is this guy? Why is this guy even?
Why were cuffs even placed on the dude?
Right.
After they sussed out what the situation was, like, oh, okay, yeah, dude, you're good to go.
You're good to go. They should have just taken some coffee and shoot the shit to do an interview at a Starbucks local or something like that. All right, bro, tell us what happened, and then just sit there and just fucking talk while he's sitting there, drinking a couple of caramel macchiatos.
Right.
And so somebody had called the Lonoke County Sheriff's Department around 1:12 Tuesday morning about a missing juvenile. The Sheriff's Department, the Sheriff's Office. What was crazy was that we were about ready to post a missing juvenile. Somebody had said that there was a missing juvenile, but we didn't. They always trying to confirm it and stuff like that. I got to go back in the message to see if it was that, because there's other cases of missing individuals, and I don't want to get that wire crossed. But there was a missing juvenile. The sheriff's office said in a news release on Facebook, the girl was 14 years old and the man who was shot was in his 60s.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, so the sheriff
shot him more than once.
Yeah, I was about to say, empty the whole mag. Lonoke County Sheriff John Staley confirmed to USA Today. This story is from Celine Martin. She's been on this story, so it's pretty good. She's doing a pretty good. She's updating the article too. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to just drop that article in the fucking chats so that way y'all can see that shit. It's going to get posted on WTF Moments anyways. So when deputies were on their way home, when they're home, someone called to let them know that the father had found his daughter with a man named Michael Fossler, authorities said. and the two had a confrontation.
I would imagine they did.
And Fossler was shot and later pronounced dead at the scene.
Damn.
So, I mean, yeah, I'm just not gonna.
Yeah.
I mean, that right there, case closed.
Yep. Okay, we're done here.
Yeah, exactly that. So the father was taken into custody and taken to the Lonoke County Detention Center, according to online jail records, and the 36-year-old was released on Wednesday. And he's facing a preliminary charge of first-degree murder. I mean, man, dude.
I think how the first degree's got to be a stretch on that. So unless they're saying, well, he planned on killing the guy if he found him, but still, even then, I think that'd be a second degree at best if you're going to charge the guy. But
Right. Exactly. If anything else, is that the sheriff even said, "I will not or no will I advocate any specific charge. This is a tragic situation, and my thoughts and prayer with all those involved." No, it's not tragic. It's fucking justice. It sucked that the fucking, the shooter posted family. Family's trying to secure a lawyer. And they, fucking the man was arrested earlier this year, Fossler. The man who was shot. He has been arrested from another agency in July and had been booked for internet stalking of a child and sexual assault.
Yeah.
So the guy had preyed on their daughter, quote unquote, from Sheriff Staley said the guy had preyed on their daughter and was released on bond, and we had stopped him that night and got him with her. The bond would have been revoked and he would never got out of jail. None of the bond companies would have let him out. We wouldn't have let him out.
That's bullshit.
Yeah.
There's dudes that get convicted with multiple child rape, molestation, pornography charges that are out after like 7 years.
Yeah. So that
dude's locked up for a joint for fucking life. That shit. That dude, you hit my button on that one tonight. I don't like it.
You ain't lying. Fucking with weed and stuff like that. Shit. I don't even get started on the weed stuff. And of course,
I just think comparatively, like the harshness of the sentencing on dudes that fuck kids, like this guy should never. Because we should bring in cruel and unusual punishment.
A joint shouldn't be a stiffer sentence than you getting busted with what this guy fucking did. Again. Well done. Well done. The guy was being a dad. Crime of passion is what Insomniac said.
Yeah.
The girl's mother also claimed that GoFundMe, the platform that we're using collecting money for purposes, have been was removed, so they had to use other methods of fundraising for the case. Again, this will be posted on U.S. Army WTF Moments as well, and you guys can see in the chats right there. So the woman said, "My husband is a hero, and we're so thankful to have him home with us for now." Yes, he is.
Yes, he is.
He's a hero. So I'm just wow. The fact that this dude, I mean, what would you have done as a dad? Yeah, same with, like you said, like you emptied the whole magazine, man. I would have been like,
I might not have emptied the clip. I might have enjoyed it more with my bare fucking hands. But
yeah, exactly.
The result would have been the same.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't think he should have been charged. I don't think he should be charged. As a matter of fact, in the state of Texas, there was an individual that caught his kid with a predator, and he beat the fuck out of him, and that person didn't get faced any time, I think. So
no, he didn't. Yeah, I remember that story.
And so
I think he killed the dude. He beat him beat him to death behind a barn or something.
Yeah, with a shovel or something like that. Just kept going at it and all that. So what do I think about? There was a story about another one about the judge who was shot by the sheriff. Oh, the same thing. It was the same thing. The sheriff. Did you hear about the sheriff that shot the judge?
I read that comment, but I hadn't heard that story.
And there's a sheriff that shot the judge because the judge was being creepy with his daughter. And so, of course, everyone, of course, the gun grabbers like to say, "Oh, you see that? It wasn't a drag queen story art, man." These comparisons fucking piss me the fuck off. And
dude, a child predator is a child fucking predator. I don't give a shit what your orientation is, what you identify as, what your position is. I don't fucking care. You're a piece of shit and deserve to be wiped off the face of the planet. I have no political leanings when it comes to fucking child predators.
Nor should anybody else.
Yeah.
Nor should anybody else.
Yep.
That's just the thing. What am I talking about? The other? Hey, Bill, be patient, man. These other stories aren't as just like your story took a minute to fucking talk about. These other stories are gonna take a minute to talk about as well. So there you go. Those stories will be revealed. You just got to be patient. Obviously, because we're not gonna reveal something that's not, and we got to work with individuals who are talking to us. So, at any rate, so yeah, dude, fucking man, screw that. What was the other story? Okay, so real quick, we're gonna go into the WTF Nation Decides segment. We're gonna talk politics. Whoop whoop, yeah, baby. So what? I'm sorry, Master. Dude, Bill, stop. Don't call me that shit. Only want to wear my Darth Vader armor, babe. Come on. Anyways, just break your balls. So what do you hear? What do you hear from the from all the politics stuff right now? Is that everybody's imploding? There you go.
Everything and everyone.
Both parties are imploding with their with the individuals that are just talking about everything that seem like to not know when to shut the fuck up, Trump, or overstep or overtalk Harris. And you even had what's his nuts? What's up, Jennifer? What's his name? Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton. Thanks, Ice, for bringing me up. Every time I talk about you, I always say, and Hillary just looks at me. She said, "You're too far away to get." So, I guess Bill Clinton said some shit wearing a Harris Waltz hat, talking about immigration in Lincoln Riley, and that got everybody fucking all spun the fuck up because. And exactly that. I not have sexual relations with that woman. It's not my fault. You better shut up. Kiss my ass. Hey,
whenever you use that accent, I hear the Jerry Maguire line, "Don't you ever stop fucking me," in the Bill Clinton voice, and that just makes me so happy. So
don't you ever stop fucking me.
Exactly.
So he's campaigning for Harris, but he says this because we got the soundbite from Harris. From him, and he's wearing a Harris Waltz hat, and funny as shit.
You had a case in Georgia not very long ago, didn't you? They made an ad about a young woman who'd been killed by an immigrant. Yeah, well, if they'd all been properly vetted, that probably wouldn't have happened. But if they're all properly vetted, and that doesn't happen, and America is not having enough babies to keep our populations up, so we need immigrants that have been vetted to do work. There wouldn't be a problem.
So he's saying brown people should fuck white people. And it's their fucking, it's her immigration policy. It's that she's trying to put out there that is basically, I mean.
You had a case in Georgia not very long ago, didn't you? They made an ad about it.
I made an ad about it. See, I told you.
And he's looking spry. He should run for president too.
Oh my God! At this point, we'd fucking take his ass. Like I said, man, it's like you're giving me. It's like the choice of the douche and a fucking shit sandwich, like on South Park. Thanks, ass.
I want to see a Bill Clinton GW bill with just the two of those guys just being unhinged and
exactly, just drinking beer and shit like Kamala did on fucking what was it, Stephen Colbert or whatever show she was, where she started going off after one beer. she was like so
young woman who'd been killed by an immigrant.
So there you go. Okay, yep.
Well, if they'd all been properly vetted, that probably wouldn't have happened.
If they'd all been properly vetted, that fucking probably wouldn't have happened. Right fucking there, he says it. And he's wearing a fucking hat. He's wearing a Harris Waltz. That right there, look, man, if motherfucking these guys should be fucking just like using this for campaign material.
Like, are you racist?
Yeah, exactly. Like last week's show. Are you racist? Do you hate Mexicans? With JD Vance. Oh my God, man. Are you racist? Do you hate Mexicans? What the fuck does that mean, JD Vance? How about you hit us up? Give us a call. Hit us up on WTF. Contact at WTF Nation Radio if you want to come on. Again, for WTF Nation Decides, we welcome any politician or pundit wants to shoot the shit and tell us. And talk bad about who the people that they don't want you to vote for. Right. Are you racist? Do you hate Mexicans? That's my biggest thing too. That's a mystery for me. And so there was hang on. There was I just had this queued up. Damn it, fucking I had it ready to go. I guess Trump fucking didn't didn't know how to call Arizonians. He called them like Arizonians or something like that during a rally. And yeah, here we go. Azurans, exactly. Hang on, let me. I'm sorry, man.
Thank you, Tanya. Oh, beautiful.
There you go.
You look great. Thank you, darling. Also, we have many Azurasians in our room. We have some incredible people in our room. We have so many that we just can't.
Azurasians. Hang on, what the fuck is that?
Azurasians.
Azurasians.
Those are very looking Asians.
What the fuck is that? Azurasians. We have Azure. I'm trying to think about a profane method of describing somebody with that. Azurasian.
Oh,
or it's when you crash on your motorcycle and you slide on your ass, you get an Azurasian.
Yeah. I don't know, something. I love how he fucking talks on a microphone too. That thing that he does.
Yeah, exactly.
I
don't understand why.
I'm even talking down to this microphone.
Talking down. I'm not a very good Trump imitator like anybody else, but hang on.
Also, we have many Azurasians in our room. We have some incredible people in our room. We have so many that we just can't. But we have some people. We have some people in our room that I'm not going to mention because they fully understand why.
We have some
because
people.
I don't have time. But Robert O'Brien, I'm mentioning because he's the one that got the 300
A lot of
plus
Azurasians.
people.
A lot of Azurasians. So we have. What a Caucasian. That's a mighty white of him. Yeah. Ooh, Azurasian. Is that a different? Ooh, that's a good one, Baconator. Is an Azurasian a different Caucasian? Is that another tribe of the Caucasian tribe or some shit? It is Conquistador Day or Columbus Day or Americo Vespucci Day or Leif Erikson Day, whatever they want to.
Smallpox Day.
Smallpox Day. What tribe are you from? I come from the Azurasian tribe. Oh, really? What is that? Just outside of Appalachia. Oh, man.
I'm not sure, but do you want some of these blankets?
You have some people getting pissed off at me now. Oh, I saw that. WTF Moments talking all that shit. You with your Mason fucking co-hosts and shit. The other one's Jewish, I bet.
Look at that fucking nose.
Look at the noses. They're related. They come from the Azurasian land. Yeah. So, in doing so, Saturday Night Live finally broke their I guess before they were always shit talking Trump. What people don't realize is that back in the day during the 80s, Saturday Night Live destroyed all fucking politics.
They were unhinged. They did not care.
They didn't care if it was Republican, Democrat. They talked about their wives, their dogs. It was good fucking SNL. Well, the last couple of weeks, SNL's been destroying fucking Harris and Walz, and even bringing in fucking what's his name, Biden. They're bringing in Dana Carvey. Dana Carvey used to imitate Bush.
Yeah,
would sit there and talk shit about. And I'm dude, it's freaking. I don't want to play the whole skit because NBC last time when we posted some shit, they got bad and
liked some shit.
Yeah, they were crying. They did try to do hey, we're trying to do a fucking contest, right? But Saturday Night Live, Maya Rudolph always has been playing that role of Kamala Harris, and hang on, well, let me just fucking just do this right here. I'll fucking show it. People getting pissed off, and NBC. Sorry, this is the news commentary from WTF Nation. Decides his political commentary, so please don't suspend our accounts. Trump University, exactly that. How stupid you have to be not to find any teachers as a billionaire. Exactly. Yeah.
Man, now he's just fucking insulting my alma mater. I'm upset.
Trump, you're What frat house were you in? Oh, I was an Azurasian by, comma, whatever.
As you can see by decadent surroundings, I'm obviously a graduate of Trump Business University.
So we're gonna see them drag fucking. They even brought Biden into this. It's fucking hilarious.
I'd like to buy a vowel.
That's the wrong game, player.
Come on, Conan. What are you doing? It's me. I'm still the president. I'm Joe. I may be older. I'll beat the hell out of you. I'll pop you. I'll give you a knuckle sandwich. I know how to do it. I can make sandwiches. And guess what? Here's the deal. I'm not the old one now. Trump is. The only difference, I know when to walk away. About 6 months too late.
Okay, show me whatever that was.
I like to buy a vowel. A lot of people forget I'm
Dana
president.
Carvey is criminally
including
underrated
me.
for impression work.
Oh, he
Guess
is.
what? And by the way, I think I did a pretty good job. I passed more bills than any president in history. But folks, we still got work to do, no joke. I'm being serious right now. Come on. And guess what?
Again, they still roast his
You're
ass.
not here. I'll come
Yeah.
back later.
Nice and dry.
We got us a bot in the comments.
Oh shit!
What's wrong with that?
Oh man! Oh, look at that picture right there. That's perfect. That's a
lovely.
perfect fucking picture right there. Oh, we have a bot, huh? In the middle of our political commentary. Hang on. let
I'm
me
very
see.
happy to get into the same comment box with you.
Yeah. Oh my god! I'm very happy. Oh my god! This is a very happy one too.
Yeah.
What chat are they in? Are they in the main chat or and then they the
Facebook. They're in Facebook.
Yeah, but which one? Which face? Which?
With the YouTube pop out, it just says Facebook. So
Oh, it just says Facebook or it doesn't have it? All right, let me see. Oh my lordy. Oh my god, this person's just going off on everybody. Holy shit.
Right.
Oh my god.
They were very happy to be in some comment boxes.
Right. Oh my god. They're like, hi, I just want to talk to you guys about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go in there and oh man, look at that. Wilson Susan. Wilson Susan.
Susan. That's how I'm saying it.
Wilson Susan. Wilson Susan. So let's see. Wilson Susan. You are not going to believe this, but yeah. Where are you from, Wilson Susan? Are you from the west side of Africa or the Horn of Africa? Because that's where we've been getting our that's where we've been getting all the bots from.
One of those new Arizona natives.
As Eurasians.
One of the new Eurasians.
Let's see what you like. Oh,
their little known export from their country is spam.
Oh my god. Oh, she's active. She's going off.
Yeah.
She's talking. Well, let's see. Let's go on here to Wilson Susan. Let me see how many Wilsons we got in here. How many Wilson Susans in here? Oh yeah, we got a bunch of them in here. Yeah, let me see what you look like. Yeah, I see you, girl.
Oh man.
Yep. Pictures probably don't belong to you. Yep, they don't belong to you. Oh my god, I'm probably gonna have to go through and it's Indigenous Day. Have a respect for what? What are you talking about? Respect? We've been respecting Indigenous Day. Pictures probably don't belong to you.
Yeah.
Oh man. So it's like
I respect all the days. Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays.
Yeah. Every day. I mean, what are you talking about?
I'd like to think I show the same amount of disrespect for everyone proportionately. That's really how I like to balance my life.
Will America be okay after November? I don't know, man. The way gloom and doom's happening, and I guess not. I don't know.
No.
People are saying we're fucked.
This whole country is going to be nothing but fucking lithium mines and flooded with it.
Massive amount of flooding, dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, because
it's going to be Mordor, essentially. Yeah,
it's gonna. Yeah, of course, everyone's gonna be like Boomer for president. Yeah, Boomhauer for president. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to. I think that person's gotten wiped out already. So I don't see him in the chat. I see him. See, here's the thing: we could see the chats coming at you guys, but I don't think you guys could see them. Can you see them? You got any? Oh yeah, oh man, they've been. Oh holy shit, they've been hidden. Look, that's what I'm talking about.
Damn.
Our own AI is attacking Wilson Susan.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. So let me just let's see. Oh, it's a new Facebook account from Miami, Florida.
Ooh.
So, Florida.
Welcome to Miami.
Yeah, exactly. Hang on. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see Wilson. Let's see Wilson Susan.
Wilson's Pickets.
Here we go. Hi, dear. Look at that. Oh, look at that.
Fantastic. Yep.
Look at that. She's all look at and our let's see. She's going after everybody. There we go.
Oh yeah.
She's all in everybody's tit. No pun intended.
Yeah.
She's trying to get giggity with you guys. So
yeah, I can't send you a friend request, but can you send me one, please? I'm very happy to be here in your comments.
I'm very happy to be in the same comic box as you. Not for long. See you. You're gonna get blocked. So kabayam.
I mean, if I had $1 for every time a woman's message and be like, listen, I'd like to send you a friend request, but I just can't. But if you'd request me, we can start talking. It happens all the time. Like, I don't like to do that.
Exactly. Never happens to Ken. Anyways.
Women just always randomly message me on Facebook. They're like, hey, I need a fucking Target gift card. Will you help me out?
Yeah, exactly. So anyways, go back to what I was saying. Saturday Night Live is roasting the current administration, and I'm here for it. This is the comedy that I grew up on, where back in the 80s when you saw politicians get dragged on TV and everyone fucking laughed and everyone thought it was funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was hilarious. You mean the advertisement's gone wrong and a hot single woman aren't really waiting for me? I'm sorry, Patrick. No.
Patrick, I am that hot single woman.
Every time we find out some shit like that, though, Patrick, it ends up being somebody from Nigeria or Liberia. And unfortunately, that's we get screwed over. So, or the soldiers get screwed over when they send dick pics to them. I can't wait to drop the dime on this fucking scammer. We're going through and redacting a lot of shit. So, again, I think that's it. I think we've covered everything for WTF Nation Decides. That was some of the shit posting from political news. Again, of course, if you are a pundit or you're running for somebody, because I know right now on the West Coast there's a retired Green Beret, Joe Kent, and then on the East Coast there is a retired colonel who testified against Trump, Vindman. So there's a lot of political, and I'm just sitting there with my popcorn, just watching all that shit. Yep. So it was before everyone's funny got self-inserted, roughly. Yeah, exactly. So again, we always welcome the political pundits to shoot the shit and all that, and anybody from every staff. There's no gotcha. How we are. I'll be honest with you. Most of our shows are, unless there's like a legit question that I want to ask, legit. We go and this is all unscripted. Did you know Monday Edition is like one of the most unscripted shows ever, because we only talk about topics, but we don't go into the scripts.
And you have me, which would absolutely ruin any fucking script you tried to make anyway.
Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, could you imagine if we had somebody from Trump's team or fucking Harris's team on here? We'd bust the balls.
I'd be banned from the show. That's just how it would be. Like, no, we'll come on, but Massey cannot be on the show with you. And that'd be like, well, no big deal. ICE doesn't have me on with guests anyway, so whatever.
Hey, Massey, how come there's a Suburban in front of my fucking house? Thanks. From either side, we're gonna nuke him. Man, I gotta get. There's a Kamala Harris impersonator that she's fucking dead on, that she fucking loves. She just every time she comes on, she comes back with her own invitation. So again, any of you guys that want to come on and shoot the shit, contact at WTFNationRadio.com.
Yep.
We can go from there. But anywho, so damn, let's do some fucking housekeeping, man.
Let's do it
right now. So of course, if you guys know that there's anything going on with AUSA, now I have to keep my ear to the ground to make sure that we have that there's no protesters happening and shit. That's kind of fucking funny. Do we have any? I don't like either of them clowns. I might as well vote for Captain Spaulding. There is a clown that I like. Have you seen that new movie Terrifier? Ooh, man, Art the Clown,
yeah.
Bro. Watch that movie. It's reportedly people said that it's made more money than Joker, the second Joker movie.
Oh, interesting.
And so, which I heard that was trash. Anyways, I'll ruin it for you. Yeah, he dies at the end. Anyway, so I think CQ is doing his his New York Comic-Con stuff.
Okay.
And with himself, Mad Mike, and Angry Elf, of course. The Sorents on Wednesday with the Smoke Pit, and then myself and Spanky. Spanky's not going to be here on Thursday, so I might snag a friend to be a guest co-host. And we'll see what happens. Friday, of course, is FTX. Saturday, co-ops. Nemo and, of course, CQ doing tabletop games. And, of course, you do see him on the FTX stuff. Admins from U.S. Army, WTF Moments, and WTF Nation Radio Gaming. So it might be some familiar faces that you might see behind the scenes. And then Sunday is the sports bar with the actual King Smith and the coach. What do you hear? What do you say? And then, of course, on Monday it is us, the Monday edition, where we give you all the news and deets of what's happening for news, commentary, and discussion and opinions. So there we go. So with that, Master, you got anything, man?
No, I was just, while I had this plan when you pulled up the housekeeping, I had my paper here and I was going to write a sign that said penis is not pentagons, and I was going to hold it up when I came back on, and I couldn't find my fucking pen, and now my whole night is just ruined.
Come to think just real quick. Hey, when we post something on U.S. Army WTF Moments and someone's included in the joke, don't get fucking butthurt and say that we were insulting a lieutenant when it was the lieutenant that was posting stuff with us and we posted that. There was a lieutenant that says, somebody said that this is the most useless rank ever, and that you've seen that meme where the person keeps pulling back the sheets and there was no sheets afterwards, and people got mad.
Yeah.
People got fucking pissed, and they're like, "You so think to this guys." She was in on the joke. We didn't exploit her. She was in on the joke. Patrick says that LTs have feelings now. Exactly that. So make sure you pay attention to the main page at U.S. Army WTF Moments for all your AUSA 2024 posts. And there we go. And with that, y'all have a good night. Shots. See you.
Mwah.
Mwah.
WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio.
Sometimes when I look at, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, I think it's WTF Army or something.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
So deep, I'm in that rain, no time for sleep. In Murray Street like gold in hand. The strangest sights in this foreign land. Drill sergeant's rage, a fiery storm. Private's antics far from the norm in the shadows where the secrets lie. Army WTF you can't deny. Army double, the stories unfold. In the heart of the chaos, the truth is told. From the field to the base, the legends grow. Army double, the fourth, the madness we know. In the ranks where the wildlings roam, every soldier's got a tale of their own. From the absurd to the downright strange, Army double, the fourth, it never will change. So raise a glass to the tales untold. In the Army's world where the brave and bold live the moments that make us say, Army double for fourth every single day.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
Please enjoy the show. Shots.
The horse, with beauty unsurpassed, strength immeasurable, and grace unlike any other, still remains humble enough to carry a man upon its back. When a service member or first responder takes an oath, he or she has mentally and physically committed themselves with self-sacrifice. From the front lines abroad to the very streets you live on in America, they protect. This oath is non-refundable and it is lifelong. Facing unimaginable dangers and unseen scars, these grounds are a place to recover and face any challenges head-on. As veterans and first responders ourselves, we know that battle all too well. From a simple talk with a friend on horseback to an entire debrief in the barn, this sanctuary has seen recovery take place time and time again. No hour of life is wasted that is spent in a saddle. The way we approach change isn't a new phenomenon. This animal has been with humans over 5,000 years. If you've ever been around a horse for long enough, you'll feel that thing, that electric trust. In that moment, nothing else is in your mind. When they turn into you, it's like the world disappears. We harness that moment to build skills off of. Repurposing requires flexibility, adaptability, and the willingness to challenge assumptions and conventional thinking. This approach can be applied to many areas in life, including business, education, and personal growth. To ride a horse is to fly without wings. This lesson and skills learned at War Horses will help reintegrate back into daily life. You'll learn coping mechanisms, improve communication skills, trust and confidence that will help reduce symptoms of anxiety and depression. These tools can be used every day to navigate life and take on many challenges. This may involve practicing mindfulness, setting boundaries, improving communication with loved ones. Transitioning back to society is hard on your own. And when you're at War Horses, you're family. And families solve problems together.
Я батько. Я молодший брат.
Я водій маршрутки. Я скоро одружуся. Я фанат Шахтера.
Начальник отдела продаж.
Я прораб.
Я программист.
Я свидетель на свадьбе.
Борщица.
Дядя Юра, таксист. Я вчитель фізкультури.
Я студент-геолог.
У мене своя фірма. Я кращий друг зі школи.
Я сусід, який завжди стукає по батареї.
Я єдиний син.